I was asked by Paradox to ruin as many planets as possible using the new Toxoids DLC, so obviously I obliged. They did specify it's only an objective, not a hard rule. I'm not sure why they'd think I go to the extreme. So as well as completing this objective, I'm also going to show off as many new features coming from the Toxoid species pack. And to do that, we will be starting with the new origin, Knights of the Toxic God. This video is sponsored by Paradox. If you want to pick up Toxoids, use the link in the description or from the pinned comment. This is my first time playing, and I have not even looked at the dev diary for this origin, so we will experience this together. It is a story-based origin, so spoiler warning. Knights of the Toxic God. Centuries ago, the species homeworld was visited by a toxic entity. The ecological catastrophe that followed ruined half the world, but allowed an early unification of the survivors in their reverence for the Toxic God. An order of knights has been created to search for the Toxic God, and although many things have changed, the quest continues. We start with a unique habitat in our home system and 3 fewer pops. This is one of the first origins that's not void dwellers to start us off with habitats. But interestingly, we actually have a planet and a habitat. This is start with the quest for the Toxic God situation, which is going to be something we're aiming to complete as fast as possible. We also get access to unique Lord Commander, Knight, and Squire jobs on our habitat, I believe. Unlock powerful modifiers for your knights and your homeworlds through the quest. That's going to be super interesting. And we also get access to knightly duty policies, and we allow construction of orders mandaries on subject worlds, which I'm not sure exactly what these jobs give yet. What awaits us at the end of our search, and that is what we're going to find out. Now, the rest of this empire, the glorious Brittany Imperium, we will be using the new relentless industrialists who destroy our own worlds. We can build coordinated fulfillment centers, which significantly increase alloys and consumer goods output at the cost of reduced pop growth, and it gradually turns the planet into a tomb world. I have a feeling we're going to create a lot of tomb worlds. To negate the pop growth decrease, we're going to be using the new species trait, incubators, which grants between plus 30% and minus 10% pop growth speed, inversely proportional to the amount of pops on the planet. It's going to mean we blow up quickly, but then as we blow up, we're going to slow down. But hopefully, this will counteract our reduced pop growth initially. Now, you can't stack this with rapid breeders, unfortunately, but it's still pretty good. And we will be using scavengers. Researching debris will grant both research and a portion of other resource costs of the destroyed fleet. Ships can be salvaged from some debris. So that is why we have gone fanatic militarist, and we have materialists because you have to have materials for relentless industrialists. We are going to punish this galaxy and take as many planets to slowly destroy as possible. Now, obviously, we are the glorious Brittany Imperium on our lovely poison paradise. Who knows? Maybe the fabled Brittany Spears is being incubated in this chamber with the tunes of Toxic playing to keep her stable. We will be using standard settings for me, Grand Admiral, but I've turned scaling on, but only to the mid-game, just to test that out, as they have added off mid-game and late-game, which means you can have faster or slower scaling. We're going for the faster scaling, and let's get into it. We have some deep lore for this origin, but I'm going to sum it up. If you want to read it all, pause the video right now. The planet was divided, but that all stopped when the Pious High King came through. War was waged to any who denied the toxic alloy god, Brittany Spears, and she visited our world. Any non-believers were punished, which led to our world being unified. The god left us, but the king was still determined to find her, and founded the Order of the Knights. There had been no luck, but with relics found, they did build the first habitat orbital station, a mighty keep, and it would become the springboard for which they plunged ever deeper into the cosmos. So here we have 2 planets, our poison paradise desert world, with a coordinated fulfillment center already built, which gives us plus 20% to alloy and consumer good output, but reduces pop growth by 20%. And there's some nice red text. This world will be exploited ruthlessly. Eventually, it will be a tomb world. And our fortress station, which looks a bit different. We have Orders Keep, which gives a bunch of jobs, immigration pull, and automatic resettlement destination chance. And it gives us a bunch of different jobs. So we have our ruler, the Lord Commander, which turns alloys into unity, amenities, and naval capacity. We then have knights, which turn alloys into all types of science and unity. And is that naval cap as well? And armies? What? And then we have workers, which aren't being worked, but they give the output of Lord Commander and Knights 2% more output. So this can be stacked a lot, which I think we're just going to stack that a lot. The Order's Demise gives us 3 more Squire jobs, which produce amenities as well as that bonus output. So yeah, we're gonna go hard on that. Now, this building cannot be removed or disabled, and I don't think we can actually build another one of it. However, we can build a coordinate fulfillment center, apparently. How would that turn into a tomb world? And the fortress designation gives 10% more output to the Lord Commander and Knights, which is really cool. Another new thing, we have quests for the toxic gods. It's going to turn this into kind of like an RPG where we have to actually go through these stages until we reach the end. We have no information on what any of these do, and currently we're losing 10% alloys from jobs and 20% energy credits at regular funding. We could go to generous funding, which takes 15% alloys, 30% energy, but we'll progress faster and we get unity. But we'll see where all of this takes us. And the last thing, we have nightly duties policy. Currently we're on questing nights, where the quest will benefit from it, so we're going to stay on this, but we get more survey speed and a more anomaly discovery chance. Night commanders, which gives us home territory fire rate, ship fire rate, and army damage. So we get 30% if we're fighting on our home system, which is insane, but the quest doesn't benefit from it. And then courtly knights, we get more diplomatic weight and available envoys, and the quest will benefit. If we're not at war and we've done surveying, courtly knights will probably be good to switch to. The toxic god has shined upon us. We have 3 worlds that we can see. I don't think any of them are guaranteed because we are desert world. We will take that though. The home system is a custom start. We probably want to grab energy and alloys first, and we'll get orbital habitats unlocked from the beginning that we can research. We're not going to do that though because that is quite expensive. So they finally stopped us doing the upgrade to get more alloys. This is sad. First thing we're going to do is go for prosperity. We need to destroy these planets more and get more from it. First contact, we will be cautious. We have our first essential pack. We're going to go tech ascendancy because our economy is struggling. I haven't even been able to get our first planet out yet, and more techs will mean better economy. Hopefully we can finally get our first colony. We'll cool it. Oops. Quest reward. Group of knights just came back from a long quest. The spaceships are battered and their power armors have seen better days. It was a grueling journey that yielded scarce yet precious insight about the toxic god. Despite the hardships endured, spirits are high. They did not come back empty-handed. The stories will make a fine addition to our collection. Minor artifacts 1. Cool. We do want to get up to generous funding. I really want to progress through this quickly because I feel like the reward's going to be worth it. Bear in mind, the funding is the monthly energy credits, so it doesn't nerf how much we earn. It just takes everything. So you can't bypass this with trade, is basically what I'm trying to say. With the alloys, it's from the jobs. Next, we'll go discovery. Maybe we can discover more about our toxic god. Another colony can be made. I'm gonna call it I did it again. Oh, and another desert world has just been found. We are going to destroy a lot of planets today. And I realized the best way to fix your economy is to play into what's strong. Industrial districts are strong. Just build as many as you can. And the great thing about our pops, these planets are going to fill up really quickly because of incubators giving us plus 30% of pop growth. We're going to make this a mining world as we have some better industrial worlds coming up. How's our fortress station doing? We're going to max out with squires. So our knights are getting, as you can see right above my head, plus 8% from pop jobs, which is quite mad. So we're going to keep filling that up. Build another. And on our capital, we're actually getting 15% from incubators. So it's still there. It's still doing stuff. Just as we're going to get even fuller, it's going to slow down. And we can start selling relics. I really want to go up to generous funding. Let's try it. How bad could it be? An odd factory on oops. I mean, we'll take that. A new colony. One more time. More industrialization and destroying of planets. And we're getting ever closer to stage 2. We're doing everything in our power to go as quickly as possible as well. I did it again is here. This will be another industrial world. I'm surprised we've not found anyone yet, but maybe the toxic god is hiding them from us. We must prove ourselves first. Oh, speaking of first contact, let's meet them. Don't you love it when you get exploit gases first? When you don't have gases near you, have moats and rare crystals. Thank you, game. Oh, wait, I'm getting Gizro passively. Okay, I should probably just sell that. But absolute stonks. It's not worth that much. Never mind. Wait, no, it is. The Tale of Night Pitiless Honey. Banishment. Oh, that is a lot of lore here. Pause if you want to read it. I'll summarize it. Night Pitiless Honey was reckless and almost brought death upon the knights. Knight Commander was stern in saying they're going to be punished, and he stripped them of their knighthood and banished them from the order. Pitiless Honey bowed and left, climbing upon a small ship. Later chronicles would report that Pitiless Honey knew the punishment was fair, but didn't ease their grief, and they've gone. Good luck out there, Pitiless Honey. I'm not sure what that actually gives us, but we're on to stage 2 now. I wonder if we'll see Honey again. Oh, the saga. Honey left for a nebula on a previous quest. He and his squire met a sage living on a secluded moon with great knowledge and great power. Honey was in need of guidance and hoped to find solace in the sage's advice. Honey spent months upon the sage's students, learning lots of lessons and that the order mattered very little. It was late at night and the sage came to visit Pitiless Honey. He handed back the weapons that the knight had abandoned, going with a data crystal. The squire is in grave danger. Thou art knight no more, but the young one's life rests in my hand. Go now, the perilous nebula awaits. So Pitiless Honey is now on a new quest. The information led Pitiless Honey to an asteroid field, anchored to one of the largest docks was the Damsel, an ancient corvette. Next to it, another of the Order's ships betrayed the presence of a knight. Worryingly, its distress beacon was active. Honey entered cautiously. The lifeless remains of a knight of the Order and the trail of wounded Brittany beckoned pitiless. Deep within, the banished knight found a body in stasis, his squire's body. Young Sage's body was wounded but stable. However, when pitiless Honey approached, the ship's security system whirled online. A chilling voice echoed, "Step back, marauder, thou art not welcome aboard." Stay thy weapons, I am no marauder. Thunderbolt, let me get a good look at thee. Indeed, please accept my apologies for the confusing. I am known as Signpull. I am the sentient AI of the ship. How did my fellow knight die? They thought they were a marauder, and when they asked they leave, they became aggressive. Several of my maintenance were destroyed trying to stop them. My squire? What am I doing to him? The squire made me realize of the mistake I'd made. He'd been wounded in the fight and lost consciousness soon after. They healed him up, and Signpull is quite lonely because of all the marauders. What did the marauders do? I was hacked and taken offline when they approached, but once I overcame the hex cast upon me, the security footage showed them capturing my crew after a fierce fight. We've probably taken them into slavery. My databank indicate that marauders often do that. All this was long ago. Ages to repair myself after the hack. Many part of my memory banks are still locked, even to me, because of it. Tell me, if thou art a knight, what is thy quest? We are looking for the toxic god. I have multiple records of encounters with toxic spacefaring entities. Unfortunately, most of the memories are locked. They can access the information, but if I help thee, I want thee to take me off the ship. Well, we have 3 options, 2 of which should give us nothing, except for our materialist option, where we can take them with us, but in shackles, and get some research, which we'll do. The Tale of the Night, Homecoming. The AI is being decrypted, and as for Pitiless Honey, he has been welcomed back as a knight. Banish no more, rise a knight. We can get 3 more unity, and Lord Commander will produce unity, or we will learn much more. I think we will learn much more. We get a bit more research, and we're materialists. So these quests seem like they're going to buff our knights, etc. So we are getting quite a lot of tech now. We got some buffs from our quest, similar to the previous one. We're not going to read every single one that's repeated. Oh, look how cool this robot looks for the Toxoid DLC. And yes, we are going robots because we're going to have a lot of Doom worlds. Our first empire we have found. Maybe it will be time to use our scavengers. We will definitely prepare for war. Supremacy. The tale of the knights Neon and Baleful. Worry not, for I shall soon return, and if fate favors me, I shall bear with me fresh news of the deity. The knight Neon left and never returned. Their partner, Baleful, looked for clues of Neon's destination. Finally, they discovered a parchment in a hidden compartment of their quarters, though it was faded and crumpled. 2 words had been circled numerous times. Sylvanius Cluster. Knight Commander swiftly approached the quest to pursue this lead. Off they go. This is only phase 3. It was actually not known on any maps until she eventually came across people who recognized the name. Little isn't known about the place, and it is very barren. They're not exactly what lies in Milvanius. Milvanius. I'm not gonna lie, I'm waiting for Lincoln Destroyers until I actually kill someone. That's why you've not seen anything for a while. When Baleful arrived at Milvanius, she found that it was indeed empty, and for the first time she felt despair. This had been the most promising elite. Now it seems as if all has been for naught. Then as emerging from a dream, senses revealed a planet shrouded in darkness, its orbit entwined in the space betwixt stars. Bestowing upon it the name Shadowed Princess, she laid a course for it. The finding. Arriving at Shadowed Princess, a Baleful doorkeeper found clear signs of the toxic god, substances alike to those left on Poison Paradise, our homeworld. Other entities passing were here present in great quantities. Even better, a light spaceship was discovered, almost intact, save for significant corrosion that compromised its hull. However, elation quickly turned to sorrow. Baleful's doorkeeper wept as she located a corroded Brittany skeleton nearby the craft. All that remained of Neon's scapegoat, long sojourn in the darkness of space, had caused the god's poison to react unexpectedly, concentrating to such a degree that it could only be handled with extreme caution. It is clear the god had been here centuries before it visited Poison Paradise. No more clues. Baleful doorkeeper returned home, and samples of the deity's toxins retrieved. Neon will be remembered forever. We can get more unity. They love their unity. Science, or add pools most venomous to Poison Paradise. We get 10% more weapon damage and more research from jobs on that capital. You know what? We're going for damage because I want to murder in a bit. Wait, I have destroyers. Am I dumb? I researched it a while ago. Okay, I'm stupid. It's time to make the biggest fleet that the knights have ever seen. Excessive exploitation of Poison Paradise is happening. Their exploitation of Poison Paradise has caused significant, perhaps irreversible changes to the world's environment. Industrial pollution has caused significant climate disruption via a runaway greenhouse effect. It looks fine to me. Rampant radioactive leaks have rendered large swaths of the planet uninhabitable by conventional means. The process has now reached a tipping point. Unless we change our ways and start migrating our impact to the planetary environment, we'll be unable to prevent outright calamity. An inhospitable and irradiated world to match the worst of Doomsayer's warnings, characterized by turbulent seas and unbroken lifeless wastelands. Start situation, environmental deterioration. Oh no. We can either take no action. This world will become a tomb world. A coordinated fulfillment center will henceforth have even greater effects. Launch cleanup. The world will not become a tomb world. However, a fulfillment center will now have a significant unity upkeep. Or embrace change. We will study the process to learn how to safely turn worlds into tomb worlds. I mean, we were told to destroy as many worlds. Surely it would be good to learn how to destroy them quicker. Let's embrace change. Tipping point reached. We cannot not change our approach. We're going to prep a gene clinic because I know the Tomb World's not going to be kind to us. And, you know, we love destroying worlds. Let's build another coordinate fulfillment center. Knowledge is power. We may now terraform planets into Tomb Worlds. We can now alter our industrialization policy in the policies menu. Includes the environmental deterioration of pyros and paradise. 30% habitability. Yeah, we need to get like bioascension or something. We fixed it. Positive stability on our planet. Yay. Just ignore the entire economy burning. Okay, we need to expand right now. And to do that, we're going to go on a murder mission. Oh, we did get that policy actually. Oh, it's on for science. Habitability, the chosen tech. Yes, we need that. Okay, these people insulted me, so we're just gonna go kill them quick. And we need stuff fixed. Economy burn. I mean, this Twice of the Toxic God is taking a lot of my stuff. I could go to regular funding, but I want to get to the end. In we go. Easy. Not even close. And I'm super stupid. I should have sent our science ship with us. We can scavenge and research projects because of our civic scavengers. And we finish off their fleets easily. Victory! We now have 4 more planets or habitats. They just have Void Dweller and Thrifty. Okay. And because they're habitats, we're going to make them full citizens just so they're not completely unhappy. Yeah, I want to see what the Coordinate Fulfillment Center does on these habitats. Does it actually destroy it? The debris was scavenged and analyzed. We get 20% progress on a bunch of techs and points to techs, and we get alloys, and we get a salvage fleet. We get 1 Corvette. That's not too bad, to be fair. Maybe you should have done more wars early. Don't worry, there will be more wars in store. Oh, we've got more salvage fleets. Oh, that's pretty cool. We just spawn ships essentially from these debris. The Shroud is here to help us find the toxic gods. Of course, of course. The price of a memory. Strive new recruits to the Knightly Order will get less resources from jobs. Pop growth reduction, 10% less happiness. The Order of Keep will now grant us 1 further night job. Oh, that's... Bruh. Or we pay unity at a blight upon the land, poison paradise, more unity from jobs, more happiness, and we still get all those modifiers. Well, we'll get 1 more job because we're not working unity. This is gonna... Oh, our economy. Oh, everything just hurts. This better be worth it. The next tradition... Oh, that is a tough one. I'm going mercantile now that we got trade habitats. Yeah. And we're saving this ascension pick to go flesh is weak. We can reform our government. We're gonna have to go masterful crafters, I think. We're going lots of industrial districts. This is going to help us massively. There we go. Our economy is back again. We're literally just getting bullied by the quest for this god, but I will not go off generous funding. Yeah, I'm going to go on full steam ahead. Increase output from our coordinated fulfillment centers. We want the output at the minute. And we're not really serving anymore, so we'll go to available envoys. Knight Commanders is good for ship fire rate, but we're already very strong, and I want the benefit to the quest. It is now time for war. And we've got our science ship here now. We can scavenge and research projects. Oh, wow. They actually have 8,400. We're going to use the starbase then. We do have edicts to whack on. Here they come. Edicts on. We have now 10k with a starbase. Should be no match. Oh, we got a quest reward. 720 alloys. Thanks. Easy. Wasn't even close. We should go pick them off quick now, though. And we can finally go flesh is weak. Very nice. That was going to help us with these tomb worlds that we're creating. And they're 3.9k back. They're repairing. Maybe we can catch them before they're fully repaired, though. 5k. We caught them. Easy. We don't even need our edicts. And we're just picking up corvettes as we scavenge over here. And proton launchers. Nice. And we've won a bunch more planets to aid us and to destroy. We'll make them full citizens too. This quest is super, super slow. We're almost 50 years in and we're almost getting there halfway. Now we have cyborgs. Good. That means our tomb world ain't too bad anymore. We still just haven't gotten the text to terraform, but we can just colonize all the worlds. They won't be a vassal. We'll have to force them. You will be our vassal. We finally met half the galaxy. That's good. It's only 50 years in. And the galactic community. Murder. Tomb worlds, habitability plus 20%. Yes. Just need the terraforming tech. I would happily just turn everything into tomb worlds at the minute. What don't we own? They must have a planet over here somewhere. I think it's time we build a coordinated fulfillment center everywhere. We need to just destroy these worlds. I've had enough. Maybe we'll keep a few mining worlds. Ooh, the Challenger. Well, today, a stranger arrived at the keep. A tournament of squires was being held. Most of the Order Knight were present, clad in neutronium armor. The stranger stood into combat grounds. The joyful shout of the crowd died down as a newcomer drew his weapons. The Challenger was clear, and yet the blessing of the Lord Commander, Skagius, yet confused. Knight Pink Doctrine answered the call. In moments, the fight was over, and Pink lay bested on the ground. Knight Pontimucius, through and through, met a similar fate, as did his sibling. Knight Mostly, with 3 knights down, the Lord Commander summoned the Order's champion, Knight Unkind Honey. The chronicles are full of mighty warriors, peerless knights who have never known defeat, and Unkind was well on her way to join the ranks of these legends. The champions entered the arena, weapons at the ready, and saluted her opponent. Don't fail us, Unkind honey. Related to the other honey. They fought for hours. The art of passing skill. Stranger's voice echoed in the arena. I see thy reputation is no boast. He laid down his weapon. I yield to thee, champion. Which thou allow me to return whence I came? The order code was strict, and that question had but one answer. The sable knight, named after the color of the neutronium armor, departed aboard a small ship of alien design and flew into a tiny unstable wormhole. There's a chance to restore our honor. Thou haste never known the bitterness of defeat. Its foul taste is best. Washed out in blood. Yes, we shall go after them. Oh no, my fleets find the dimensional horror. And we got the Tale of the Night Unkind honey. Honor is all. Should we recover and study the neutronium armor, as they did find them? Poison Paradise gets 5% resources from jobs and an extra district. There could be curses though. No, we will get the resources. Yeah, I'm gonna have to retreat from the dimensional horror because my army's an idiot and I forgot to restrict the flipping system. I'm angry. Oh, our economy is thriving now, and we are on the 5th stage. Battleships. There we go. We have our vassal. Now, this video is probably going on because of the amount of story content, so I'm only going to update you when I see something new or I start destroying more planets, because we are building up to just destroy every planet. Well, not destroy, but make them all tomb worlds essentially. And I would love to get climate restoration, please. Oh, terrestrial sculpting finally. We can now terraform, but I've already taken all the planets, so we need the other tech, the one above that. Oh, I did it again. Has become a tomb world. Good. Destroy the planets. Ecological adaptation. Yes. Good. Still need climate restoration tech though. But if I switch over for science, I can now make worlds into tomb worlds. Okay, for you, Paradox. Tomb world. Tomb world? Tomb world? Tomb world? Tomb world? Okay, I'm out of resources now. Oh, this gateway connects. That's annoying. Tomb world. Hill of Night, Contrarian, and Unstoppable, a destination. Thou seekest these coordinates, thou shalt find some of that may entice thee. Go forth with favor. Yes, we are still doing this quest for Toxic God. It takes a while. What is this? The gatekeeper. Thou who wish to enter the rock bottom system must answer me this question. Why its which the system hath no ood? What? You ate it all. Haha, nay. Alas, this is not the correct answer. Let's try this one. We are wise. Okay, I just guessed. Food from jobs on Poison Paradise. Nah. More for our knights, more tech, or unity? Tech. Always tech. Also, we have a lot to scavenge from this war that I'm just doing while I'm waiting for the situation in all my tomb worlds. Tomb world, all tomb worlds. Whoa, that's a huge fleet we just scavenged. 18. I've only been getting like a couple every time. Finally, climate restoration. Oh, we can use those new holdings. I forgot about that. Oh, they need more than 50 pops. We make knights here though, apparently. That's pretty cool. We've done it. All the tomb worlds. Oh, yes. Climate restoration is done. We can finally get detox. We can turn toxic planets into habitable worlds. That took so long. I don't think I even have any toxic world. Oh, okay. We're just gonna go through this quest now. I want to see what the end is. We will just terraform as well into all tomb worlds because, you know, I'm ruining all the worlds for you, Paradox. Tomb world. I don't actually know how to find any toxic worlds because I would just go and take them. And we have got more tomb worlds. Oh, we got another west. Till the night, contactless conclusion, guidance of the fate. We've received enough data for the toxic god's trajectory. We met a stranger cloaked in red. Oh, hello. Have mercy, my lord. I am naught but a peaceful pilgrim in need of aid. I have questions for thee. They're being hunted. They're under our protection. We got attacked, but poison. I think we defended them and we got bonuses from Poison Paradise. Oh wait, the more squires, the more knights I have, I think. I should have done that ages ago. This would have been slightly quicker. Here, it's fully maxed now. We got 7 knights producing 150 tech of each. It's 450. Not bad. We just got a batch more of tomb worlds. Everything is pretty much a tomb world now. More tomb world, more tomb world. Wait, there's an upgrade to the coordinated fulfillment center. What? When did we unlock that? I've kind of just been vibing, not clicking buttons. Now we have to go through and upgrade them all. Kill the planets even more. Yeah, if we build more habitats, we don't get more knight stuff. So you can only really have one habitat with knights on. And unfortunately, the next thing, the Witch of the Woods. Night malcontent scapegoat. What a name. As she neared the source, she heard a beautiful voice calling them across the ether. O brave knight, I've waited for thee for millennia, hoping that thou wilt come to my celestial forest. Now thou art here. I hope thou wilt spare me the time for a visit to mine own humble abode. I promise you on thou shall findeth it worthwhile. A small station appeared as if it was from nowhere. Be cautious! Oh, there we are. We enter the station. Incredible beauty. She looked like Brittany Pierce. I am Simel, spirit of wildfires and vagabonds. Worthy of what? Partaking in almost rights with thee so we can make us many fine offspring. Yes. Take the device that... Oh, Chris, she will never be forgotten. Oh, I don't know what that gave. Oh, no. I have to rewind on that because I have no idea what that did for me. And now we wait 10 years. for the last outcome. The 100 years quest. I know it's been 100 years. Oh my, this has been, I did not know how long this quest would be when I picked this origin. 100 years ago, we took to the stars. It was a new beginning for us and for the quest, with seemingly infinite opportunities opening to us. A century has passed and our population feels divided. While achievements are undeniable, there are voices doubting the purpose of the knights and the quest. Are they just relics of a bygone age? Oh, bruh. We can either hold a festival where we get rid of some energy and consumer goods, and for 5 years they get more unity, more happiness, and more output. Remember, we didn't pick any unity options. With no such time for trifles. I love trifles though. Chocolate trifle. Demotivated knights modifier added for 5 years. Output reduced by 20%. Or yes, it was centuries of failures. No, no, no. Think of all the knights. We had 2 honeys and the other ones that I've forgotten the names of already. We get 15,000 energy, 8,000 allies. We don't need that. So we're going to hold the festival because those knights, they've done us proud. A legend has returned. Deceived and betrayed, the Gaseous met his fate at the hands of a dark wizard. Engulfed in purple smoke, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Centuries ago, chronicles wrote about the death of a knight, the Gaseous, who helped create the order and witness the Toxic God's visit to our world. Today, an amendment is written, or Gaseous has returned. They've figured out interdimensional travel and have been discreetly taken in by the order. We must tell everyone. We need 10,000 energy. No problem. There we go. Tell everyone, celebrate. We get more happiness and more unity for 8 years. Is it done? Can I stop giving away all my alloys and energy credits? Visiting a legend. Greetings, I'm Squire Pentarian. Knight Gaseous would like to meet thee. Yes. Anything to know beforehand? Hasn't been brought up to speed with our technological progress. He is acclimatizing. We shall see him. Finally, at last, you deign to visit me. How are you? Not much has changed. The quest goes on. Yes, true. Chronicles are truthful. They've killed a lot of people, apparently. What happened during thy exile? They have no idea. It was chaos. Did they help us find the Toxic God? They saw things. And there was a mage that helped them out. They might have actually talked with them. Oh my. Prepare the knights. We must go. The quest for the Toxic God. The seal. We've been able to chart the path followed by the Toxic God. He's here. I can sense his presence. We're confronted by a trickster. The trickster says we're persistent. This is the end of the quest. The master will not tolerate our foolish belief. There is no Toxic God. What? And soon the Toxic Knights will be no more. The time of vengeance. 28,000 unity. The last trick. Shroud entities. Beasts of energy. We must go. For the order. The Gaseous laughed, revealing in the purity of combat. Suddenly the knights broke through, and the trickster stood before them. The rogue Shroudwalker unleashed a blast of psionic energy aimed at the Lord Commander. In the last moment, Gaseous dove to intercept the attack. What a legend. Malcontent Scapegoat delivered the final blow to the trickster. Foul knights, may your people fall to woe. The Gaseous no. Minus 30% happiness, minus 20% research speed. Opening the door. In the aftermath of the battle, they searched the moon. They found a machine from the trickster. The ships report a strange subspace, the edge of the system. We must go. Send the nearest fleet. Concludes the quest for the Toxic God situation. It's finally done. There it is. The Toxic God. Look at it. Well, we must go kill it then. That's all I can think of. It is time. With our edicts on, we must go. The quest of the Toxic God, witnessing divinity. Time is home to swirling corrosive mists, and within them lurks the toxic entity that we've been searching for. Metallic maw, a siphoninous carapace, tentacles and gas sacs. Spacefaring behemoth glows with a sickly green light. We are not welcome. The god is testing us. Summon the fleet. Yes. Fire. Oh, it's already dead. The Toxic God is defeated and lays at our mercy. Analyst reveals that while the chemical composition of its secretions is close to what can be found on our homeworld, it's not exactly the same. Is this an offspring of the true God? Could there be others? Is this merely a beast of the void? Whatever the truth, our scientists speculate, it'd be nursed back to health. We must smite our enemies. End the quest, take control of the Toxic God, a colossus that can toxify worlds. With the end of the quest, many knights will eventually leave the order. Or there is no God, Slayer. It is ours. Look at it. Good. Well, we need to test this out, right? Our last act will be toxifying other people's worlds. We have every world a tomb world. Now we must toxify others and destroy the world. A toxic terraforming candidate discovered. Oh, nice. We can actually use our terraform thing that we picked. It's all coming together. We will survey this to see what lies here. Bring in the Toxic God. Toxify planet. Yeah. Good. Here it goes. Fire. Look at it. Planet toxified. Good. Then we can eventually terraform it, I believe. Yeah, look at these toxic worlds we can actually use now. Okay, terraform toxic world. We not terraform it into a tomb world. That's sad. Well, we will first go to a desert world and another desert world. So we can't toxify habitats. Another one. Toxified. Bless the Toxic God. Fate of the Order. The end of an age. The orders keep building will now support fewer night jobs while we go and murder. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. We should be able to take them. Yeah, easy. We have won this war. And we just made more toxic worlds that we can terraform. Here it is. A terraform toxic world. And another one. Got a bunch of features that you can clear because it was toxic. But we're so far in the late game because it takes 100 years to get. I'm going to call it there. We turned every world into a tomb world that we owned or a habitat. Destroyed it using the Great Coordinate Fulfillment Center. and found our toxic god. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe because there'll be a lot more Toxoids content coming. And in the meantime, you can watch the time I trapped myself in the L cluster and tried to escape.